A long time ago, America was a very quiet country. There were no cars, no airplanes, and no phones. People traveled on horses or walked for many miles. The roads were made of dirt, not of concrete or asphalt. At night, families used candles or oil lamps to see in the dark because there was no electricity in most places. Life was slow. Families lived in small wooden houses with just a few rooms. There was usually one table, a few chairs, and simple beds. People cooked on fire, using wood they collected from the forest. There were no supermarkets. Most people grew their own food in the fields. Many people were farmers. They woke up very early, often before sunrise, to work on the land. They planted seeds, watered the plants, and took care of cows, chickens, and sheep. If the weather was bad, like a big storm, they could lose their food for the whole year. That made life difficult, but it also made people strong. Children had a very different life from children today. They did not have video games, phones, or television. After school, they helped their parents with work at home or on the farm. When they finished, they played outside with simple toys, or they ran in the fields and climbed trees. At night, the whole family sat together, talked, and sometimes listened to stories. The old America was hard, but it was also peaceful. There was less noise, less traffic, and fewer distractions. People depended on each other and lived close to nature. The old America was slow and simple, but big changes were coming. Chapter 2. The Busy America Today. America is very different from the past. Big cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago are full of lights, cars, and tall buildings. Streets are busy day and night. You can hear car horns, music, and people talking in many different languages. In modern America, people use cars, buses, and trains to move quickly from one place to another. Airplanes fly across the country in a few hours, something that was impossible in the old days. Many people live in apartments in tall skyscrapers, high above the streets. At night, the city does not sleep. Shops, restaurants, and cafes stay open, and the lights stay bright. Technology is a big part of life now. Almost everyone has a smartphone. People use the internet to work, study, talk, and have fun. You can call or send a message to a friend in another country in 1 second. Many people work in offices using computers all day. Others work in hospitals, schools, factories, or online from their homes. Children today go to big schools with many classrooms, computers, and sometimes even tablets for each student. They learn about science, history, and languages. After school, they might watch videos, play online games, or chat with friends on social media. Some children still play outside, but many spend a lot of time on screens. America today is fast, modern, and colorful. There are people from many countries and cultures living together. You can find food from all over the world: pizza, sushi, tacos, and more. Life is more comfortable than before. There is electricity, hot water, hospitals, and technology. But it is also more stressful and busy. Life now is fast and bright, but the future will be even more surprising. Chapter 3. The Future America. In the future, America will change again. Many people believe that technology will become even smarter. Cars will not only be electric, some of them will fly in the sky or drive themselves without a human driver. Roads may become quieter, with fewer accidents, because computers will control the traffic. Homes will also change. Many houses will be smart homes. Lights, doors, and machines will be controlled by voice or by phone. You might say, "Turn on the lights," and the lights will turn on. Robots will help with daily jobs. They will cook simple meals, clean the floor, and maybe take care of old people or small children. Cities in the future may become green cities. Buildings will have trees and plants on their roofs and balconies. People will use clean energy from the sun, wind, and water. The air will be cleaner because there will be less smoke from factories and cars. Parks and public spaces will be more common, so people can relax and enjoy nature, even inside big cities. Travel will also be different. People might take fast trains under the ground or inside tubes between cities. Some people will travel to the moon or Mars for work or even for holidays. Scientists are already working on rockets and space stations to make this real one day. Education will change too. Children may study from home using virtual reality glasses. They will visit historical places or see the inside of a human body in 3D without leaving their room. Teachers might be humans and intelligent computer programs working together. Thanks for watching this story all the way to the end. Your support means a lot. If you want to help shape the next episode, comment, "The next country should be," and add the country you'd love to see next. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next story in our journey around the world.